How's your week been, Joe?
Oh, it's been awesome, mate. Yeah, it's been really cool. I've done a bit of everything, but
yeah?
like in terms of like relaxing, just chilling, walking.
Fastest part of the TF lap now.
Oh!
260, 270,
Oh
275. Up and over. Hoopala. And that is one lap.
That is one hell of a lap! Oh, mate, you absolute legend. Yes, Misha. Oh my god, that's probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, I'm still here in Germany at Apex with Misha.
Castle in the background.
Castle in the background.
Just no pancakes because it's past 11, but you cannot have everything, but you can have taxi.
Well, this is a car that I've been dying to get on the channel for ages, just to have a look around at, because it's far from stock. It's a very, very special car, and we have got the best person to talk about it, Misha, and basically give us a bit of an outline as to what has been done, because it did once upon a time start out as a stock F80 M3.
M3 competition,
yeah.
Indeed, and ever since we've done a lot. Actually, ever since we got in this car, we've done already quite some mods to it. So the backstory of this car is, of course, first of all, this is our taxi. This means we use this car to transfer people from A to A, not from A to B. We always come back at the same point, around the Nurburgring Nordschleife. We purchased this car back in 2018 when we got the taxi license. It was as you said, a stock M3 comp, but obviously you need to do a couple of things here and there to make it work better, optimized for the track.
Yeah.
In this case, we teamed up with Team Schirmer. Team Schirmer are known for building the fastest BMWs around the Nurburgring, optimized for the Nurburgring. If you know, you know. If you don't, come experience it, and after that you will know, and it will require no further explanation. But back then in 2018, we already had the dream, the wild idea to do something else than just a modified M3. So what we have here is, of course, the aerodynamic package. We have the so-called GTS, GT4 splitter together with the wing in the back. Underneath the bonnet, it is underneath pretty much stock, if we would have to talk about how it looks like. The power is slightly more because it is running different exhaust systems, so you could say somewhere between 500 and 550.
Yep.
Not too much, but still more than enough. Even the stock horsepower output would be already sufficient, but this gives you an extra oomph. It has actually multiple mapping settings, so we can choose like a less aggressive map if we're driving in the rain, or like a bit more aggressive, if you would say so, for the dry power. While we're still in the front, of course, Team Schirmer is known mostly for the unique suspension setups. So the whole kinematics, the whole pickup points are being changed. The trailing arms in the front, control arms in the front, the trailing arms in the back, together with the diff lowering kit or the diff raising kit. Make sure that, because usually when you lower the car, your drive shafts start, they are bent, so you need to raise the diff,
right,
and then everything works properly again. And then, of course, in combination with all the trailing arms and control arms, this makes the BMW handle like a pretty much a race car without having the necessity of running full slicks. When we talk about suspension, there's our other taxi.
There's your other taxi.
Yeah, driven by David Pittard, who currently is holding the lap record of the fastest lap around the Nurburgring Nordschleife and the GP track in VLN. 7 minutes 53 and something seconds, so that's Nordschleife full and GP, so it's not Bridge to Gantry, it is quite fast. So it's a fast fella. Driven it in the M6 GT3, and now he's just driving taxi because that's what you do.
And a lovely bloke.
Exactly, he's fabulous. We should meet him later on.
Yeah.
Suspension-wise, it's Team Schirmer known setup. It is Nitron suspension. Some people say with KW springs, but it's their own setup. Yes, it's using Nitron shocks with different springs and also some different damper settings. As mentioned previously, the kinematic settings, while we're also here at the front, can look at the wheels. We have the BBS E88 wheels for majority of BMW owners and drivers, probably the dream setup wheel combination. We have actually made a calculation that those wheels cost us, I think, about 30,000 euros to run per year, because the issue that you have with those wheels, the drum, because it's so lightweight, it's actually it likes to crack sometimes. There's maybe you can link one of my videos where we explained the whole cost of running the E88 wheels on the Nurburgring Nordschleife.
I think while you're on that, Misha, honestly, that's one of my favourite videos actually. You've done a few of them over the years.
Yeah.
This is €299 a lap at the moment, and you can have 3 passengers in there.
Yeah, so €100 a person, you could say so.
Exactly. And when you look at how much it costs, to me, I feel like you almost make a loss on this car because it's so expensive to run.
We do. We also did like a...
I'm back.
We did a couple of videos explaining how much it costs to run taxi, and we're not gonna lie, because the way we do it, we want to provide simply the best, the most exciting taxi out there.
Yep.
And we want to have fun with people. We just don't want to treat people as like an invoice number. We want to have fun. We want to invest time in them and to run the best product and not compromise. And at the end of the day, this becomes just simply a marketing expense.
Yep.
While we were still here, AP5000R braking setup with PFC braking discs, brake discs, I believe, yes. And I think PFC brake pads, but for that we would need to ask actually George, our mechanic.
Okay.
Nankang AR1 tires that we run in the dry, in the wet we run Michelin PS4S.
Yep.
295, 30,
Wow.
18 on the front.
295 on the front.
On the front, 295, yeah. That's Drexler differential.
Yep.
So the diff wine is phenomenal in the car. It's funny that in this car, you hear the diff and you feel the exhaust. And the normal car is the other way around.
Yeah, especially with the S55, it's normally really loud, isn't it?
Yeah. Super Sprint exhaust. And then let's move on to the best part.
It's just standard 3 Series, isn't it, in the back here?
It is.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, they've taken everything out.
Yeah.
Now, some of you old-time viewers might remember I actually went to Team Schirmer when you had this car in bits.
Exactly.
When you were, well, basically early stages of fitting these, we just briefly skimmed over it. But wow, I mean, what an interior, Misha, huh?
Yeah, it's amazing. And I always tell, quite often when people just come here and they're either familiar with the car or not familiar with the car, and they come with 3 people and they start saying, okay, who goes in the front? Who goes in the front? I'm like, guys, you need to fight over who goes in the rear.
Yes.
Because that's like in the real roller coaster. You sit strapped in the back and you just like, you feel everything, especially because you're so stiff. You basically, well, the seats are welded directly onto the chassis.
Unreal.
You are basically sitting on the rear axle and you feel all those movements. And that's usually, this is something that you will not feel on any other car. I also have to say this is the only car in the world where this is a street legal setup.
Yeah.
I could say, dude.
Oh. You very rarely do that, Misha.
I rarely do that, but this was one of those occasions that we had to interrupt ourselves for a very important.
Wow.
I was saying, oh yes. Sometimes I say this is the only car in the world with a 4-bucket seat setup, but then people would say, no, there is like some drift team has it, a Falcon drift team, or someone in Japan. Yes, they do. But this is street legal in the papers in Germany. You can go through the city center of Munich, get pulled over by the police, have a 3-hour conversation with them, and afterwards you will be released, but you will still be in your right because it's all fine. What we have here is Race Navigator RN1 setup, which is basically a telemetry system that films inside the car and outside of the car, shows you also the speed that you're doing, when you are or where you are on the track, and these are the videos that people get, and it's also for our own insurance purposes at the end of the day, to make sure that everything is done according by the book.
Yep.
Carbon fiber rests, foot plates,
Amazing.
and Team Schirmer footrest. For the rest, kind of stock, I guess. Let's say.
Oh yeah. Well, you got carbon door cards in the front.
Carbon door cards, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go too much into detail. The 4-way intercom system. So, like I said, every driver, passenger is connected with their helmet, with the intercom, so you can talk with each other, and it's being recorded on this device, so you have like a full rally experience.
So they can listen to your bad jokes the whole way around.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's a privilege.
Yep.
I mean, Misha, I'm sure all my viewers, the majority of them are BMW fanatics like myself, like you are. And it's just such a cool car. I mean, this car stock, the F80, is always going to go down in history as one of the nicest, best looking, coolest M3s out there. And this particular one is just, well, another level.
Yes, indeed, it's definitely an iconic car. We've been running, this is our 4th year that we're running Taxi.
Yep.
And sometimes you're thinking like, yeah, I need to update, upgrade, keep things fresh. But it's hard to come up with like a better design. I guess enough talking, should we experience it?
Oh, we're gonna go for a lap.
So Joe came to me, asked like, hey, can we do maybe please, if possible, do a video on the M3 and we go for a drive around, talk around. I think this car needs to be experienced on the track and with the best possible driver.
Yep.
So you're going with David for a lap.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh my God. I'm actually quite nervous, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. So once he's done with his GT2, you're hopping in with him and going for a lap.
Oh my, how funny was that we talked about him coming in? Honestly, I had no idea.
I know.
Mate, that's going to be epic.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So,
Misha.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
I could join you, I could stay out, we could maybe I'll go in the back seat.
You can jump in the back seat.
Yeah, and then you can see how the intercom system works.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I've got a big stupid grin
Yeah,
on my
so
face.
while we have time, I hope you have all the footage because you need to go sign your life away and put the
Yes.
cameras in the car if you need additional cameras.
I will do that now, yeah. I'm going to turn that off.
And we do the outro after the lap.
Yes. Yeah, so guys, this is David Pittard, who is a guy that I've been watching for a few years now. Absolute legend in a car behind the wheel. And you recently set that record, didn't you?
Yes, last weekend the NLS Championship, which is the main racing championship here on the Nordschleife. I set a new race lap record, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, just enjoy. Hoppala. Yeah, this Team Schirmer car is badass.
Oh, listen to
Absolutely love driving it. Can't see anything. Right then, over the big bump. Hoppala. And then heavy on the brakes. Oh, you can't park there, mate.
I didn't see any yellows.
No.
You can't park there. You're a comedian as well, mate. Oh, yes. Oh my God.
So the newly renamed Sabine Schmitz curve, which is rightly named after the Queen of the Ring. And then hats and backs, a nice little warm up for car and driver. Uses compression here.
Oh my God.
To the left hand side. Heavy on the brakes.
Wow. You make it seem so easy, Dave. Oh my God.
Right, so we've finished with the technical section now. Now we can get on the loud pedal a bit more.
Wow.
And send it. So heading up to Flugplatz, translation, flying place. And then gentle brake up and over the top. Turning.
What?
Hoppala.
Oh my God.
And then
I just went sideways through there.
fastest part of the TF lap now.
Oh.
260, 270, 275. Up and over. Hoppala. Heavy on the brakes.
Oh my, I can even hear Misha laughing, so we know we're on a quick one and Misha's laughing.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that Misha's laughing.
Oh God.
Alright, feel your ears pop down the foxhole and ride the bumps. Hoppala. Are you going to look in your mirror? Oh, he's on a qualifying lap. He's not going to let me pass easily. Oh, full gas over the curb, good lad. And then handing out forced. Rein it back in.
It's the E36 guy in front.
That's it.
Oh my God. Mate, this is just unreal, man. It's just incredible because you're so smooth as well.
Smooth as fast.
I'm verging on being scared, but in a brilliant way. Oh my God.
Right then. Now let's take a little quick rain check, shall we? How are we feeling in the back, Misha?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
I cannot remember if I ever had a lap with you actually.
No, we've never done it.
No.
Ever since I've been taxiing, you have said we need to get it done.
And now we're doing it.
Now we're
the same
doing
way.
it. It's like end of a code 60, right, Misha?
Yeah,
In
it is.
NLS race.
I'll
Right
pick
there.
it again.
Oh my God.
Straight back in. No warm up for car or passenger.
Wow.
Louder links, big bump on exit. just there, and then heavy on the brakes.
I've never felt that at my speeds, David.
And then Bergwerk's an important corner for a lap time because now we are full gas for a long way up the hill.
Wow.
Climbing from the lowest point of the circuit to one of the highest. And we'll back it off, time the run on exit. Good lad, thank you.
Wow.
Let's chase down the 36 gang again.
Yeah.
You're starting to get some sensation of what that 54 lap overtake was like.
Oh my god.
Is that a Supra?
Supra! 2JZ, no And then
Yeah, just back it in.
heavy on the brakes into Stelstrecker. And then into the famous. Dropping in. Where's the photographers? They've all gone home this time of night. They know it's just the hardcore guys.
Wow.
And still climbing to the top of the track. If you've ever cycled the track, you're going to need an e-bike for this bit.
Guys, this is the best motoring experience you can ever have. Bar none, honestly. Without driving.
Well, these guys are pedaling.
They are, aren't they?
I'll have to turn up a bit now. Right, this is my favourite part of the track now. Whip them into the end of the lap. There's just no break to the end of the lap now. Big bump on entry, just there.
Oh, right.
Right, where's the auto addiction guys? Hey everybody.
Wow. Oh, those rear tyres. Oh, mate, this is just unreal talent.
Come on, let me through. We want to fly. Yeah, he's on a lap record as well. Hoppala. Okay, fine. Thank you at least. Right, hold on here.
Oh my god! Oh!
We needed all the road there.
Oh my god!
There's just 3 corners to go, Joe, don't worry.
I'm not gonna sleep for a week! Mate! You are just... Oh my god!
Tyres are starting to go off a bit now.
Wow, the line through there! Oh!
Now that is 1 lap.
That is one hell of a lap! Oh mate, you absolute legend! Yes, Misha! Oh my god, that's probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Honestly, that was, mate, that was unbelievable.
Glad you enjoyed.
I just can't, I can't believe, I was going to say how do you explain that to people, but I've got the cameras, but the thing is, even the cameras just won't, I can't even tell you. There was like millimetres of tarmac left. I mean, I've never experienced anything like that at those speeds before. I mean, that's just...
I'm trying to fish out my keys that fell out of my pocket.
Oh, that's... I was wondering what that jingling was.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh no, what's
What
I
broken?
No, not what have I broken, not what broke whilst I was driving the
Oh,
car.
of course, yeah, it's the car's fault, not yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a racing driver, not my fault.
Mate, that was unreal. I just love how calm you are the whole time as well. You're just like, literally, all that you're missing is a cigar or something.
You two at the end were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Last section, I just got. Misha, even you must admit that. Like, I mean,
Dude, it was phenomenal.
unbelievable. I mean, you had a different experience back there. like, I don't need to even sell this to anyone. If you do one thing for the rest of your life in your NG cars, you need to get a lap in this with your mates as well, which makes it so good.
Absolutely.
I mean, I just can't even. I honestly, I feel like I need to go and pass my license again after watching that. I just can't even. I can't compute what we've just gone through. I can't. I'm lost for words, which is rare, mate. That was
good.
That was
A
epic.
YouTuber lost for words. Wow. That's when you know you're doing your job properly.
Oh God! At the beginning I started hearing giggles, and I thought it was you. And then I looked over at your face, and you weren't, like, I could see you weren't laughing. And then I remembered Misha was in the back, and it was Misha that was giggling away like a little school kid in the back. And I was like, oh my, if he's giggling away, then we're definitely going some. Oh man, that was awesome. Yeah, thanks, David.
My pleasure,
Awesome.
mate. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah, thank you. Make sure you give this guy a follow on Instagram as well. I'll put that in the description below, and check out his YouTube channel and subscribe. Obviously with Mr. Misha in the back seat there. Yeah, huge thanks to Misha and Apex and everything for allowing me to film and just have a fantastic week here. I've just had the best time ever. Yeah, so thanks guys, thanks Misha, thanks David, and I will see you at the next video, probably going at a slightly slower pace and not giggling quite so much. Take it easy, guys. Cheers.
Yeah.
What I remember, guys, as well, there's one of my favourite videos on the internet is actually one of yours where you overtook how many cars in one lap in your race car?
54 cars.
54 cars, so there'll be a link to that up here somewhere. It's absolutely, I mean, you'll see what I'm dealing with today. You might start feeling a little bit sorry for me, but